Do you know what I mean,
When
Bob?
did this turn
When
into
they're
a 3-on-1 attack session?
When they're
I'm just
twisting
trying to be the shining
Nick,
example
you've attacked
of positivity.
every single person in the room.
I've not attacked any of you.
Welcome back to another episode of I Never Liked You with Matteo Lane and Nick Smith. And today we're sitting with our favorite Bob
Monet,
the drag queen.
Oh, sorry. I got confused because you were wearing Monet's sweater.
This is not Monet's sweater. This has been covered and documented multiple times over.
Yeah, in my vlog that I wore it for New Year's.
This is my sweater, and I'm obviously wearing it right now.
But did you get it from Inona?
Does it look like that?
We both kind of are wearing it.
You came from McDonald's.
You do like a grimace a little bit.
Excuse you.
I low-key look like a mall walker, low-key.
I look like an NPC in Grand Theft Auto.
So we're all doing our own thing today, right?
So it's fine.
First of all, I am so excited. I kind of love being back in here, even though the weather is so shit right now. Like,
No, it's not a good time, but
I'm happy to be.
don't you miss New York?
I'm still happy to be here. Not enough to move back, but enough to.
You and Monet said you were going to get an apartment and come to stay here.
to stay
Well, I
here.
wanted to like rent a room. Monet wants to buy an apartment. I don't have enough money to fucking buy an apartment
just
in New
why
York
don't
You
City.
don't have to buy an apartment, but rent an
Rent
apartment.
one.
But
together.
Monet's like, we should buy an apartment. I'm
Monet
like,
says a lot of things.
so I'm like, I don't know how much money you're making over at Monet Talks, but we're not. Honey, I'm on
Wow.
Broadway. Broadway don't pay that well, honey.
Only child has a budget.
Exactly. No, it has a limit is what it has. So I do not have the ability to do all that stuff. So I was like, girl, I was gonna like rent a room. I also tried to rent a room with Nick one time. He said no. Flat out told me like, fuck you, basically.
Nick did call me personally to say that he was offended you even asked him and he wanted nothing to do with you.
Nothing.
And to be honest, it was a really sweet deal. Like a really sweet deal.
I live alone. Why would I leave
You
a
would
place
basically
I lived
be
alone to go live with someone?
You would basically be living alone.
Basically living
you'd be
alone
in a-
and living alone.
And you'd be in a bigger
Are not the
apartment. You'd be
same.
in a bigger apartment. You'd be paying less probably.
And what neighborhood?
Whatever fucking neighborhood you want to live into.
Nick, what neighborhood you want to
in
move
an
more
ideal
south, right?
world,
You're in the Heights now.
in an ideal wait, dox me.
I'm at the Heights. There's,
Well, it's only because you're going to so many shows and open mics that
In
are
an
all in
ideal
Brooklyn.
world, I would live Upper West Side, maybe Chelsea.
You have it on your neck.
That is the first time he has ever touched me in my life.
Remember after Radio City, you did an amazing job hosting the show. You were so wonderful.
I did an
and you
amazing
gave
job
me
helping
a huge
open.
hug and said you were so proud of me, and I thanked you. And I looked at Nick, and Nick goes, "We don't do that."
it
And
was
we don't.
kind of crazy.
The only time you've ever touched me is when you struck me.
I made
the haunted house.
I mean, I will admit the internet's gonna be mad at me. They're gonna like flame me for this, but I did make a AI of you two hugging one time.
If Bob's going to do anything, it is dry up a lake.
Bob and Jacob also photoshopped a dog on your that black leather couch you
Oh
had
yeah, I forgot about
in
that.
Washington
Yeah.
Heights, and then told me within one day you got a dog,
Yes.
and then you lost it or got hit by a car.
Yes.
And I believed you.
Yeah, it wasn't just you. We got
You
Marty.
believe anything.
We got Marty too. We told everyone
Well,
that
Marty's easier than me.
we told everyone that we got a dog, so we photoshopped a cute little dog onto our.
It was a white dog.
This is pre-AI.
Right.
Photoshopped a dog onto our that black leather couch I used to have.
Mm-hmm.
And then that was honestly a great bit. We ate with that. That was really good.
You came to me because you knew I'd buy it.
And then everyone wanted to come see I mean, you love dogs. Like, I like dogs, but you love dogs like a lot.
I love pit bulls.
Yeah, you got bit by one and you still love them,
I do.
which was crazy.
I still love them. They're so cute.
But he bit you.
Yeah, but that's not all. They're
You're
not
like,
a
it's
monolith.
not his fault.
Well, it was the owner's fault. The owner did everything wrong and then ran
the
away.
owner didn't bite you.
The owner bit me.
I was there.
Touche.
No, but like, I mean, I don't want to re-traumatize you, but you were like in the vestibule.
Yeah, like the vestibule when you walk into like a coffee shop, in the winter because it's cold. I don't know what it actually does besides making more heavy doors to open. But
Oh, also, when the wind catches that door, you'll be airborne.
Yeah.
If you're holding that door on a windy day, you will be fully airborne.
and then they have that machine also. So when you open the door,
Oh, I
hate that.
I think that machine pushes out flies. I'm not 100% sure.
no,
I
it's for
think.
all it does is ruin your
It's
hair
for
when you're
air
balding.
circulation.
Hair. Well, I mean, obviously. Air circulation.
You have
how?
hair now?
I mean, a little bit, yeah.
In 6 months,
Well,
we'll have a full head.
How?
He's a chia pet,
How does
like me.
How does it help air circulation? Can we find out what that's for?
It's pushing air.
I
That's
think it-
circulating.
Bob, are you excited in 6 months?
I am. I'm very
Yeah.
excited. I'm still shaving it down, so because like I don't have enough hair to origami. And
No. Because how many months has it been?
It has been. It was
4.
October 22nd.
Okay, so it's chit. And then like maybe May will be Chia.
Exactly. So by the end of my Broadway run, I will have been about, I think that'll be 6 months out, which is kind of crazy.
Speaking of which, Moulin Rouge,
The musical.
We went opening night for you.
You've come twice now.
Well, at this point, I'll have come 3 times
Are you coming again?
with my parents.
Oh, that's right. The Smiths.
Yeah, I go multiple times to support my friends.
Some people are on full tours and go to
Who?
see their friends and support them.
Who?
What tour are you on?
Yours.
Fair and fair. What did you guys think? Be honest. What did you think of my opening night?
You killed it. You are, and I know that we are your best friends, but I'm not saying this as a friend. You are genuinely the best part of the show. You're so good.
Well, that's very.
I was confused because I didn't understand why you guys were singing ABBA songs in Greece.
In Greece.
Yeah, you guys were in Greece, and there was a bunch of white women, and you were singing ABBA.
What show were you at?
And I was like, "Where's Bob?"
I was like, "I don't see Bob." And we're like, "You're in Boston, and Mamma Mia." Mamma Mia's on tour. You're in Boston, and you're not at the theater.
I was so proud of you. Oh, I got so emotional. I was so excited. I was just so happy for you, Bob.
thank
and
you.
afterwards, I mean, you were amazing. And then afterwards, seeing you up there, just all of our memories of seeing you in Barracuda and then standing on Broadway. And just, I mean, we called each other and got
I mean,
emotional.
me and Matteo have had a very long journey. I mean, again, I think I've told the story before, but like, I used to listen to a podcast from these 2 guys who
Feast of Fun.
legit can't stand anymore.
Yeah.
And I don't care if they know. I don't care if they know.
Say their names.
Mark Fillion and Fausto Furnos.
What happened?
Well, when I was preparing for RuPaul's Drag Race, which is a crazy time.
That you famously won.
Famously. And back in my day, when you did Drag Race, you had 2 weeks to get ready.
We could tell.
So... and if I slap the shit out of you right now, I'd be wrong, right? What a monster. And this
Now,
is
come
why,
on. Now. You didn't need 2 weeks for the Amazon
and this
robot.
is why won't date you.
Cut that, Chris.
I'll bleep.
Just bleep the name.
Yeah, I'll bleep the name.
Keep
Loop it. Oh, so you get to bleep my insults, but you get to say
You with your degree.
disagree and everything. What was I saying?
You were ripping into a
You were getting ready
Chicago
for 2
podcast.
weeks.
So we're getting ready for Drag Race, and I also still doing like my 7 shows.
This was an origin story of how we met.
Yeah,
it was
but-
starting tender, but in Bob fashion.
It went into why
Knives out.
I don't like Mark Fillion and Fausto Furno. So then
You're getting ready. You're
I'm getting
performing.
ready. I'm still doing like 6 shows a week, and I'm trying to get 20 something looks together. I'm sewing. I'm doing all this stuff, and then I had agreed to them to do this like video project, which is still up. It's like me and them cooking like some meal together.
Yeah.
Cooking.
Cooking with Queens. They had a show called Cooking with Queens. They do the cooking. I was just there.
Gotcha.
And then I still did the thing with them, even though it was like I was like really just it was a really try. I was like I agreed to this. I'm going to keep my word. I hadn't been cast on Drag Race yet when I agreed to them, but I was like I'm going to keep my word. I carved out time. And they came to my apartment. My apartment was a mess. My apartment's always a little
one on
messy.
111?
No, it's one on 106 in Amsterdam. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which my apartment's always a little bit messy. I'm not a super tidy person.
But you know where everything is.
Yes.
Wow.
But during this time it was. But during this time it was
Finding that goddamn remote with the stick.
But I knew where it was.
And that's why the stick is
Clear
there.
it up.
You didn't know where it was during the pandemic.
Clear
when
it
you were-
up.
Oh,
when
he
you
knew.
were
Because we removed the stick.
Yeah.
Because you all made fun of me so bad. I
Exactly.
removed
when
the
you were
stick.
doing the
Tell
Carol Channing.
Oh. Jesus.
Well,
We'll get to that.
But it was my apartment was like it was chaos.
particularly messy at this point.
And they went back to fucking Chicago, and multiple people were like, Mark and Fausto told me that you're a hoarder. Like, your apartment was just disgusting and that you're a hoarder. Like, at least 2 people, I think
Damn.
more than that, have been like, yeah, Mark and Fausto just straight up told us that you're straight up a hoarder.
Well, that's rude.
Which is, I was like, I let you guys in when I could have been like, I'm too busy to do this.
Right.
But I was like, I agreed. I'm going to keep my fucking word and yada, yada, yada. And they fucking told everyone I was a whore. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
That is crazy.
And that's
What's
enough for me to be like, I
even
don't like you now.
crazier, Chris, pull up Mark and Fausto's FaceTime right now. We have them here to
I
confront
wish you would. And you know me. I like to fight. Baby, I like
It would
to
just
fight.
Turn into an hour of him yelling at them and us going.
But I used to listen to that podcast every day of the week because I subscribed to their platform where you can listen to one every single day.
And not anymore.
Not anymore. And then Matteo was a regular on that podcast.
I think I did it like a couple times. Yeah.
Interesting.
And then-
so that's how you knew of him.
because it had his picture on it and his mustache, his very iconic mustache.
3 hairlines ago, too.
Exactly.
Someone said to me, "What? I don't want to get hair transplants because Matteo's kept failing." I go, "No, you misunderstood. They succeeded, and I wanted more." But right,
But then I saw you eating
That was
hot.
me,
Was
Tommy.
I at the hot dog cart?
you were at a halal cart
Yeah, I was at a halal cart.
Okay.
on 6th Avenue.
Was it during Pride?
And then it was either during Pride because it was my memory was like must have been Pride something because it was chaotic.
Yeah, there was
around
a
us.
lot going on in the street.
Marsha
Yeah.
just threw the brick. It
Literally.
was-
Literally.
Nick is furious he's not involved in this story and is trying to insert himself literally at any second.
Nick, we're
Anecdotes that haven't landed, things you're trying to say. Just let Bob finish the story.
We're gonna
It's
get-
horrible.
Let him finish the story. What is he, Canadian
We're
now?
gonna get to
Apologizing?
your part of the
That was a good joke.
You're gonna join the party too soon, Nick. But
Oh, I
I look
will.
up and it was chaos in the street, and I saw Matteo Lane. I thought to myself, "Oh my!" And I said, "I know who you are.
Mm-hmm.
You're Matteo Lane." And then that was it. We just passed. And then I remember
No,
you
because
came.
you said, "Oh, I'm a comedian. I'm a drag queen as well." And I said, "Oh, where are you performing?" Because I just started working at Caroline's, and you were like, "I work at Caroline's." So I went to the staff and I said, "I met this guy, and he said he's a drag queen. I didn't remember your name." And you're like, "Okay, what does he look like?" I said, "Well, he's black," and he said he does stand-up comedy. And they showed me some drag queen that was not you. I was like, I don't think that's who I met. But then, like right after that, I went to go see you at Barracuda because someone was like, "Let's go see Bob, the drag queen." I go, "I know, that's who it is, Bob." So we go, we're sitting there and watching your show. This is probably 2013. When you start to do Barracuda? 14?
I started Barracuda in like 2000, maybe like 13, 14.
So this was then that would have been then.
God.
And then I'm sitting there and all of a sudden he's
I
suffering
was
right now.
in high school.
Nick, that is not true. You are literally lying through your teeth right now.
Then anyways, Bob's
Nick,
on
you're
stage.
a 99 if you're a day.
Bob's on stage and looks at me and goes, "I know you. You're Matteo Lane." And then you grab me. You got my number, and as you do, you kind of abduct people into your life.
This is true.
And you would call me, and I would get nervous because I was like, "Oh my god, like this really funny drag queen." We would chat, and then we started drawing together.
People get nervous around me. What's his name still thinks I don't like him?
I didn't think you didn't like me. I just got nervous because I
You
was-
started drawing together? Who drew?
Matteo drew. Well, we did it. We had a comic book together. Nick, you don't remember this?
But you didn't draw.
No, but we would do things
we would
together.
get together. I think we got together at a diner before you did Drag Race, and we
Yeah.
were going over all the drawings together of what the characters are going to be for Kick-Ass Drag Race.
I think I may have been on
Kick-Ass
Drag
drag
Race at that
queen.
point.
Drag queen,
I can't remember. But Caleb Heron thinks I don't like him, by the way, still.
What?
I think he still thinks I don't like him.
Why?
I don't know.
You famously ignored
Should we
his
call
texts
him?
and
We can
calls.
call Caleb.
We can call Caleb.
We can
I didn't,
handle that.
I didn't go to his birthday party, though, but I was tired.
Well, that didn't help.
Well, you're on Broadway. He understands.
I was cooked. And I didn't have a costume.
But anyways,
And I think it's poor form to go to a costume party not in costume.
Agreed.
Can I just say, you kind of seem like a
you could have
spoiled
worn this.
that is, you seem like a spoil sport. When you go to a costume party, you're not in a costume, you look like a spoil sport, right?
No, and some people just want to come and.
But I agree. If it's a costume party, you got to.
Did you wear a costume?
Yeah, it was a
course.
Blue Ranger, Blue Power Ranger.
And you were, yeah. Yours. I didn't see yours. Why did you not post
I
it?
can show you a picture.
You looked really cute in your costume, Nick.
Thank you.
It's actually a good look
Should
for
I
you.
get bangs? I really want
Wait, before
them.
we get to
Nick, you
Nick,
have bangs. Just push them down. You have.
Well,
a
that's what
long-
I'm saying. Should I start doing bangs? I want like a blunt bang.
I don't. Are you trying to make sure no one ever wants to fuck you again?
You're supposed to be supportive.
Well, that's mine and Bob's origin story. And then I met Monet at Cosmic Diner, Galaxy Diner.
I'm not sure where you met Monet. I don't
You and I
remember.
were watching Patti LaBelle.
Oh, the videos. Oh my god, I love.
And then Monet came in Monet's classic, like the plaid red
yes,
with like stocking.
and her hair tied up with the
Her best
hair
drag look.
puppet- literally her best drag look.
Yeah.
Literally.
Anyways, and then Nick came along.
Well, I mean, am I allowed?
Then there's Maud.
Am I allowed to say how I met you?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'll tell the story.
Okay, this is going to be revisionist history.
It was an early spring day.
It was not. It was October.
No, it was summer.
No, it was right. It was
October.
I remember
It was an early fall day.
Yeah.
And by early, it was in the middle of the night.
And go ahead.
And, oh no, actually, before I get into that, I'll say the first time I ever knew of you.
Okay.
So I had only been to one drag show in New York. I'd come here for college. I'd only been to one drag show. It was Paige Turner's at Therapies.
God.
And so I was like, this is great, but it was the only one I had ever been to. So
It was called Slurp.
Yes. I think Jackie Cox performed maybe, or I don't remember. I just remember it was Paige Turner.
Is this a Lazy Susan?
No, you're just twisting the plate.
It kind of looks like a Lazy Susan, doesn't it?
I just love that that's more interesting than Nick's story. Nick, I'm going to
Anyways,
interrupt you as many times as you interrupted us. Go
My
ahead.
ex-boyfriend
Ex.
at the time was like, oh, we're going to go to another drag show tonight, but we're going to go see this drag queen everyone really loves, apparently, called Bob the Drag Queen.
Apparently, it's crazy. You can just say everyone loves.
Everyone loves,
I'm
apparently.
glad he's your ex.
He said apparently because he's like, there's a part of him that thinks he's on Judge Judy. And you know, on Judge Judy, when people start adding in extra words like,
Your Honor, the approximation of the time that I was -5 from the
I love when she
composition.
doesn't like me say where she's like, perhaps not an answer. Is
That's
not an
hearsay.
answer. It's like, Jesus Christ. I mean, you're saying.
He can't stand that he's not part of this
My
story
God,
and is
y'all
just
truly
trying
are.
to interject with jokes that aren't landing.
who's worse, you and Monet fighting or me and Nick?
Me and Monet.
Yeah.
It's actually.
You know what really tickles
We've
me?
had guests reprimand us.
It really,
Multiple guests reprimand us on
And
the
all
podcast.
we do is encourage.
Yeah.
it really tickles me every time one of your fans watches our podcast and they just comment white sibling rivalry.
Whiteling rivalry.
So anyways, they were like, oh, we're going to go see this drag queen. Apparently everyone loves Bob the Drag Queen. And I go, oh, I'm all right.
But you go see Paige Turner.
I have plans
But
that night.
you'll run
I had plans
to
that
go
night.
see.
No,
But you will leap through fire to
I
see Paige
genuinely
Turner.
had plans, so I couldn't go. But then afterwards, they were like, he's so amazing, blah, 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 blah. You really have to go. You really have to go. And I never got to because you got cast on Drag Race and we're like on Drag Race not that long after. So you had just won and All Stars 2 had started airing and you had moved into an apartment near mine.
Yeah.
And ding, 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 you pop up on my Grindr grid late at night. So we're messaging. I come over. We hook up, but then all of a sudden we start talking about.
It wasn't all of a sudden. It was not all of a sudden. Nick is going to make it sound like the earth spontaneously. Nick, completely unprompted, started talking about how much he loves Philippines Kids, The Voice, and how much he loves the golden buzzer on.
I was going to say, let's clarify. I didn't just randomly start talking about how much I love kids. Okay.
No. Philippines,
The Voice
Kids,
Kids,
the
but
Voice
golden buzzer moments and all of that.
No, he loves The Voice
On
Kids,
British Got
Philippines
Talent.
specifically.
Wait.
So The Voice has
The Voice.
The
Yes.
Voice has a
They
They
version.
have
golden
the
buzzer.
Voice Kids, but specifically the Voice Kids Philippines because they can sing
Yeah.
unbelievably. So we were talking about it and I started showing you videos. I was there for like 4 hours
Yes.
watching videos. So then I go
And
home.
then I'm telling you, I watched like 20 golden
And
buzzer
you're
videos.
held hostage.
No, it was a hostage
he wouldn't even
situation.
show me his apartment because he had just moved in. He was like, I can't show you the apartment. It's a mess because he's
Yeah.
a hoarder.
Because I,
Famously is a hoarder.
so and then
So wait, then I go home after like hours. We're still texting and you go, well, why did you go home if we're still talking? So then I came back
that is true, yeah.
like 30 minutes later to watch more hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's how it blossomed
And no,
from there.
let me tell my version. We were peacefully.
Well, this comes after the fact.
No, we were peacefully together. We had a
There is nothing
harmonious
peaceful about this group.
energy. Me, Patty, Mitch, Bob, Monet, Taylor. We were happy.
Joyous.
And then all of a sudden one day Bob came in, hey, I'm hanging out with this guy. And he doesn't have any gay friends, which now you understand why.
You all go, he didn't have any friends.
Can he come hang out with us? And we were like, okay. Then this thing slithered in.
Absolutely.
And right off the bat, we were fighting about Maria Callas.
So when me and Nick were talking, I think Nick and I went to go see Fences.
Yeah.
And then we went to go eat at some restaurant after. I can't remember where it was.
Chipotle, probably.
No, it was like I said, it was like TGI Friday or like Olive
You went
Garden.
to Wahi Diner.
Probably was something, maybe. But anyway, in the process, Nick told me he had one gay friend. This guy from
Dana?
this guy from his job, the realtor from his job who worked at who worked at hardware. And Nick's like, that's literally the one gay person. I was like, that's crazy. You have to have gay friends.
Because it was all women. I had always just been friends with
Bob,
women.
this is your moment to apologize to the crew for
Well, I felt bad.
cursing us with this thing.
In my life, I've taken on, I think my two most successful projects have been Monet Exchange and Nick Smith. The
rest of us came complete.
Fully done.
So
But
anyways,
I was
you
like-
treated me like little orphan and you
And I
plopped
introduced
me
you,
into the
you
group.
to the friend group. And I gotta be honest, at first I thought you and Patty were gonna be besties. I thought because there was a period of time where you and Patty were like hanging out all the time and
When you all moved,
kikiing and cackling. And I was like, oh my God, Patty and Nick are gonna be like best
you
friends.
had all moved. Patty hadn't moved yet, and you obviously didn't move. So, and Patty lived up by me, so we would hang out like every day watching Handmaid's Tale. We ordered Domino's every single night for like months.
That sounds like so much fun.
It was a good time.
I want Domino's tonight so badly. But anyway, so I thought you and Patty were going to be best friends. I did not see this one coming.
Because we didn't like each other at first.
At first, second, third, or fifth, and then this really blindsided me. So when you two started hanging out, I was like,
well, because it all happened. We started becoming friends.
We were
during
forced to.
Right during the pandemic
You're
is when
welcome.
we really kicked off because playing video games with each other revealed a different side of me and Nick.
And you all had left. So
you were
we had-
abandoned.
We were. It's not like we're acting like we were abandoned. We absolutely were abandoned. Our best friends up and moved across the country.
You're welcome to come
No.
anytime you want to come.
So anyways,
Nick's
because
moving
you
to LA,
moved
by the way.
across
Nick
the
told me he's moving
country,
to LA, by the way.
I'm not.
He's moving to LA. He's already
We
moved.
were forced to hang out. So contractually, he talked to his attorneys, drafted an agreement for me to appear in a certain number of videos with him. And here we are.
So my favorite memory of all of us together is because you're traveling
Memory.
Who's your favorite memory?
in our crew.
Oh, the
No,
original
like
one.
singing memory.
Oh,
Betty Buckley's
Betty
pretty good.
Buckley.
Yeah. Oh, no question.
There's no one better.
the one that touch me. Yeah.
God.
There's
There's
there is no one better.
I'm glad we had this conversation.
Yeah.
All right, we can continue now.
Yeah. No, the immediate like the
There's
resonance.
literally
that
no
Who's
one
the
better.
worst one? Let's all say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Jennifer Hudson. Oh, okay. Never mind.
I mean, I'm trying to think if there
I thought we were all going to be on that together.
what even is another one. Oh, Celine did it.
Oh,
It
well,
was-
that
it
was
was- it was-
different.
But it was still very.
That
It was,
was
But still
different.
better than J.
but it was a little too Celine.
Well, J Hud's her singing was amazing.
Yeah.
They just made her look
The
like
movie was
No,
terrible.
her singing was good, but it's not just about the singing. Like
She was too young.
She was too young. It was like Barbara Streisand and
The
Hello
movie
Dolly.
was
She was
terrible.
too young. Well, the movie was.
Anyways, what were you
awful.
saying?
I was trying to tell a good memory before you interrupted me.
Your favorite memory of
My
our
favorite
group.
memory is because we all met each other before Drag Race, before any of this stuff, which
Well,
I
I
think people are
didn't.
surprised by. And my favorite memory, though, is when the pandemic hit. And Bob, you were such a good friend. I always say Bob is truly the exemplar human being. Not only did Bob invite me every single day to do something with him, but call me and said, I'm checking on my friends who live alone because I know it's hard for them.
You did not check in on me.
yes, I
once.
did, Nick.
Don't
Nick-
do this bit for
I
that.
And
checked
then-
in on you all the time.
And because
never
Bob,
got a call from you.
And because Bob is always traveling, Monet's traveling, I'm always traveling, it's hard for us to be with each other. And so it was like we had like a whole chunk of time for every single night we would go to Bob's apartment and play video games and watch YouTube and
You were
get
living on
Ben
the
and
Upper
Jerry's
East
ice
Side.
cream.
I would say we actually did it the right way. We really did the 5-day quarantine, and then we became the what is it,
bubble.
cubes,
What was it called?
bubbles?
Like, yeah.
Cube
Quarantine
bubbles?
bubble.
Quarantine bubbles,
bubble,
yeah.
yeah.
So we became each other's quarantine bubble. But before we were the quarantine bubble, the infamous Central Park meetup.
That could make me cry. That was
You
so-
did cry.
I know because I had been stuck in that apartment for so long by myself and I went through a horrible time, Nick. I had some very big things personally happening that were terrible to me.
Nick, it was horrible.
And I remember walking in at the corner. What is it? What's that corner?
110th and no. Yes.
Yeah. And Park West. What is it?
Central Park West.
Central Park
Yeah,
West.
Wellington
And there,
Park.
all 5 of you
Wellington
were
Or 96.
posed like that.
It was very, very cute, and we actually did not touch. We actually
We
stayed very
sat
far apart.
Very far apart.
And then we took a really interesting photo with like a wide.
I want that picture, by the way.
I think Free has it.
Okay.
I think Free might have it. But the friends who were living alone were Nick was living alone, Matteo was living alone,
I had
and
a
Monet
roommate.
was living alone. No, you weren't living alone, were you? But I still checked on you anyway. Matteo and Monet were living alone
Right.
at the time. So I was constantly checking in on them, and I would walk down to Monet's house to go.
And I think the hardest I ever laughed in my life is we did the Carol Channing.
That was I'm gonna tell you right now. If you go to my YouTube page and type in Snatch Game Disaster, it is actually, y'all sleep on it. It is the best video on my YouTube page.
I think you should re-edit it.
Hands down.
I think you should re-edit it.
And repost it.
And
We have
repost
to.
it. Because just start, don't even say anything. Just start with the chaos and just let it ride.
It is a crazy video. I mean, I have videos with millions of views, but this one is actually my best. It is the
It's
best,
my favorite one.
craziest.
To this, I've seen it 100 times. I still laugh.
So you don't know, during lockdown, there was something called like Digital Drag Fest, and we would do drag shows from our living room. So one time they were like, everyone's gonna do Snatch Game. It's gonna be a great big Snatch Game. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna do, Carol Channing has a late night talk
variety show.
Yeah, and she's bringing in Justin Bieber, Liza Minnelli, and
Marty.
and Ethel Merman.
But Marty.
With Marty Go Coming.
Marty Go Coming.
So I asked Marty, I said, Marty, who can you do an impersonation of? Marty said, Liza Minnelli. I said, well, Matteo's doing Liza Minnelli.
She
And then
should have
she
also
goes,
done Liza.
and then she goes, no, well, I also I can do Ethel Merman. And I said, oh, okay. Mind you, Marty, when I tell you Marty looks nothing like Ethel Merman. Ethel Merman
Or act like her.
Ethel Merman
Turns out she can't do Ethel Merman.
Ethel Merman is a pretty big, beefy lady. Marty is maybe 2 pounds heavier than this mic stand. Like as rail thin as they could be. And the hair was not right. Nothing made sense.
None of the sayings.
Nothing made sense. So Summer
rotary.
McCusker, who's actually my oldest friend, Summer McCusker, she played Justin Bieber. I've known Summer for 25 years now.
That's crazy. You've known her longer than I've been alive.
Nick, shut up. You are not. You are like Monet.
You're not. You're right. I'm
Living-
not 25. I'm 24.
You are living.
Do you see when we played Overcooked? Do you see how he throws insults and immediately victimizes?
The crazy thing was the other day, me and Nick rewatched the Overcooked video, and he still thinks he's on the right side of history.
Everyone in the comments
No.
knows that I was in the right.
No, Nick, you were wrong.
In the comments, if you watch the Overcooked
Those
video,
are your
who was
fans.
right?
These are your fans, and they're trolls. But these people, they have their wits about them. Clear that up. Let's clear
What's
it up.
funny is that's how we are all the time. Like, we enjoy that. But some people are like, you guys are so mean to each other. And I was like, we're having a good time.
This is fun.
We were hanging out with Caleb the other day, and we just made him watch the Overcooked video. And I kept trying to look at him and could absolutely tell he could care less about the video, but we just kept making him watch it. It's 2026 and you're still paying rent without Built. It's time for a change. Built is the loyalty program for renters that rewards you for your biggest monthly expense. Rent. With Built, every rent payment earns you points that can be used towards flights, hotels, Lyft rides, Amazon.com purchases, and so much more. And here's something I'm really excited about. Now, Built members can earn points on mortgage payments for the first time. That means you can get rewarded wherever you live and unlock exclusive benefits from more than 45,000 restaurants, fitness studios, pharmacies, and other neighborhood partners. Personally, I'd redeem my points for Lyft rides and Amazon.com purchases because I'm constantly going to and from the airport, or because I'm lazy and don't want to walk and take the subway. It's simple. Paying rent is better with Built. And now, owning a home can be better with Built too. Earn rewards and get something back wherever you live. Join the loyalty program for renters at joinbuilt.com/I never liked you. That's JOINBILT.com/I Maddest.com/I never liked you. Make sure to use our URL so they know we sent you.
Oh my God. The other day I was mad at Nick for the first time, like actually like angry, like livid angry. I was
What else
livid.
is new?
Like I was livid, Matteo.
About
Livid.
what?
I'm already on Bob's side.
Oh, please.
So I called up Nick and I said, we should be workout buddies.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
He already knows he's in the wrong, so he's good.
I am absolutely not in the wrong.
he's already
Nick, you do keep
grandstanding.
looking at me to like get my support.
He's
early.
already grandstanding.
I'll let you tell your side, but I assure you I'm not in the wrong.
I was like, hey, Nick, we should go work out together. It'll be because Nick's goal is to be more healthy this year. And Nick's like, well, I'm already working out once every trimester.
Not what I said, but okay.
Once every 3 months, I'm working out. So I think I'm already halfway there. I was like, well, Nick, you gotta work. We can work out together. I have a gym in my building. There's a steam room. You love a steam room.
I'll come to the steam room with
You
you.
love a sauna.
You're not invited.
You are absolutely invited. You love a steam room. You love a sauna. We can go hang out. Yada yada yada. Blase blase blase. So Nick comes over, and then after he agrees, first of all, I had to bribe him. I said, I'll get you Chipotle.
What was his workout outfit?
So, I mean, I think he was wearing leggings and then some short, like black leggings and then short shorts and then like a black t-shirt, I think. So
That's the one thing you've gotten right this whole story.
so this is absolute, everything I've said is true. I have text messages to prove it. You think we don't you think the world's not fucking documented, bitch?
Well, first of all, we FaceTimed about this, but continue your little story.
Nick, you are.
No. Continue your little story. Tell everyone why you got mad at me.
Let me, hold on.
Bob is really showing his age right now.
So I'll cut in.
Look at Bob trying to look at this one. Let me just get my.
So Bob and I-
to make the letters a little bigger.
Oh, my letters are huge. Look at me.
You are Carol Channing.
The text.
No wonder it's taking you so long to go through them because it's one letter per.
So,
Bob, you have your glasses.
I know. I think it's time to up the prescription. And I know this. I know that.
So Bob called me and said, hey, I'm going to work out. You should come down and work out with me. Let's be workout buddies. And I said, I just took a Pilates class yesterday. My body's in pain. I don't want to do that. I'm taking 2 Pilates classes a week, and that is already a lot for me. So I don't want to do that. And in true Bob fashion, he can't let it go. So he keeps asking and keeps asking, and then finally goes, I'll get you Chipotle if you do it. And I said, fine.
Now, let me stop you right there. You did agree.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. I said, but I will only do the bike or the treadmill. No, you have to do the
No, he's leaving out a very important detail.
and I'll get there.
He's leaving out a very important
So then he
detail.
goes, okay, I'll give you 3 options. And I said, no, there's no
okay,
3
we have to
options.
go back.
I'll do bike
You're
or
skipping
treadmill.
too much. You're
And
skipping
he
too
goes,
much,
no,
Nick. You're
option
skipping too
1,
much.
you do bench press. I
No,
laughed.
Nick, you're skipping too many things.
Number 2.
No, Nick, we have to go back because you're too far in the story. What ended up happening was
You
this.
do something with
No,
something.
Nick, let me talk. What ended up happening was this. We agreed to come down and like I said, Nick agreed to come down, go to the gym with me, and work out together. And we're doing the same workouts. I agreed to buy him Chipotle. Nick's gonna be there at 7 o'clock at 6:58, whatever time. At 2 minutes till, Nick's like, oh, and by the way, I'm only doing the bike and the treadmill. Well, not what we agreed to.
That
is not what we agreed to.
absolutely what was.
It's not what Nick was like. After he got the Chipotle, after he got everything he wanted, after he got all this stuff, then he starts saying these little caveats. Well, I'm going to walk in and I'm just going to use the foam roller and text the whole time, basically.
I said I will do the bike or the treadmill. And when I got there,
it was 2
who
minutes.
was eating Chipotle already? This bastard.
Because I had to eat before.
He didn't even get me Chipotle until after.
Well, that was your
that's what I
reward.
thought. Exactly. But he was
Because he
already
would have
eating
left.
it before.
He would have ate the Chipotle and left and never got to
So
the
anyways,
gym.
he
tired
gave me
now to-
3 options. Bench press, not an option. The string thing, also not an option. Because
Cables?
I don't know how
the
many
cable.
more times I have to say to you two, I
Cable
don't
fly.
want upper body muscles.
Nick, you're not.
Nick, you just simply have to stop not
don't
listening. Nick,
want-
do you think it's super easy to develop muscle?
Yes.
You think
If you work out your upper body over and over, you're going to get muscle. I don't want upper body
so,
muscle.
Nick? how it took me. You think after that you're gonna get some huge muscles? You think you're gonna stack on so much weight in one single workout that your actual muscles will grow?
Nick, that's what he thinks. Nick,
So
Do you know that
he's gonna
people do high rep, low weight to just tone their muscles and they will not grow?
Well, why? I don't even want to tone my muscles. I want my petite arms.
First of all, we need to get over the fact that you think you have petite arms. You are 6'8". Your shoulders are also 6'8". You make Michael Jordan's blush.
You're built like a Lego. You have your shoulders
I'm
are
really
as
into
wide.
Legos lately.
You look like the Slender Man took a job at McDonald's. The hell do you think is dainty?
It really hurt my pinky. I think I broke
And
it.
let me say something else about Nick. Nick will complain about something, and professionals will give him advice, and afterwards there's silence, and he goes, anyways. And you're like,
So anyways, we get there.
Literally.
And I go, I only want, my body is in pain from Pilates. I'm not.
That's working out. Your
my
body's
body's
not
in
in pain.
shock. You know I have zero pain
Your
tolerance
body's
and
not in
zero
shock.
comfortability
You're not in shock,
tolerance.
Nick. You're hyperbolizing to the extreme. You're not in shock. Do you know what it means for your body to be in shock?
Okay, call me Ginger Minge then.
Well, I'm gonna have to. You think you're walking around going to work in shock? You think you're in shock?
Yeah, did you just try holding my hand?
no.
Why are you so touchy today?
Oh my God!
I'm not
Nick,
touchy
continue
today.
Your story. You're
So
you see
anyways,
this?
we finally go down and I said, he goes, we got to stretch. And I said, well, I'm just going to do the treadmill that warms you up. And he's like, we got to stretch. Injury, you can get an injury just sitting on a bike. And I said, okay.
I did not.
Nick
So
gets
we-
an injury sitting peacefully
Yeah,
in a fucking
in a chair.
That
podcast
is
chair.
literally what you said.
I did not say you can get injured just sitting on a bike. But I
It's
said
literally what
I did
you
not say
said.
just sitting on a bike. I said riding the bike without
So
stretching.
I said, fine, we'll stretch. So we stretch. He gets up and leaves. So I got to finish the stretches myself. He
That
comes back and he goes, here's this kettlebell. We're going to do
It's a
some
kettlebell.
kettlebell. We're going to do some squats and swings. And I said, I don't want to do that. I've already expressed I'm in pain. He goes, you know what?
Why did
Fine.
you go?
Fine, don't do it. Don't do it. And that's when I could tell.
And I said, by the way, I gave Nick a 15-pound pink kettlebell to do squats
which
with.
is homophobic. That was him calling me.
I gave Nick a 15-pound pink kettlebell to just do. I was like, Nick, if you're gonna get on the treadmill, or you need to warm your body up. Like, well, you think I'm tricking you?
You wouldn't even let me do the treadmill.
You think I'm trying to?
Bob, he does.
You think I'm trying to sherry
And he-
pie you into becoming a big muscular man? The fuck do you think this is? I don't want you to hurt yourself, Nick. Why do you think my goal is for you to touch your fucking toes? Because I don't want you to hurt yourself. Why do you think I want you to do 10 push-ups? Because I want to enter you into Gold's Gym competitions. I want you to not hurt yourself, Nick. You're gonna blink your pretty little fucking eyes, and you're gonna be 40.
Let me just say this. Nick is 38 and has tried one new thing the past 15 years, and that's Pilates. Nick cannot expand his own horizon.
But he's going to hurt himself, and I'm telling you, Nick.
So anyways, he got
By the
upset
time you
because I
turn-
wouldn't do the kettlebell, and then he stormed off
I did storm off.
to go do his little bench press.
What happened? What happened
So
was
I came in
I'll
and
work
did
out
the
with you, Bob.
treadmill. I did the treadmill, warmed my body up. I could see him seething.
I was-
behind me.
I was
kept
seething.
I kept turning around and being like,
Oh, I was furious. What I said was, I said, Nick, just do a few of these squats with the kettlebell. I'm not doing that. Why would I warm up? Why would it? You don't have to warm up to get on the truck. I said, you do. He goes, I'm not doing. And I said, you know what, Nick? Don't do it.
Because
that's
you know
what I
what,
said.
Bob?
I said, you know what, Nick? Don't warm up.
Do you
and
know
then
what's-
he struck me.
Do you know what's frustrating, Bob? When you say to Nick, you should warm up because you don't want to hurt your body, instead of him saying, hey, Bob, I didn't know that, and I'm going to try something new. I'm already here. Let's warm up together. Nick's default position is to fight you.
Oh,
He has
Fight.
zero knowledge about what he's talking about.
full fist fighting.
Zero knowledge, but will still.
I've never fought anyone in my life.
You
I'm
are-
a lover, not a
you
fighter.
are an agent
So
of chaos.
so I told Nick. So I wasn't.
So I went and did the treadmill. Now my body is warmed up, which is what you need when you work out. You need your blood pumping. So then I turn
Do you
around
see-
and I saw this guy doing these little leg machines. And I turned to him and I said, can I do those? He dismisses me.
I said,
like
do whatever
I'm-
you want to do.
So then I go over to his little bench press, and there's another machine where you do this or something. And I said, okay, I'll do that. So he came over and helped me, and I did that. And then I did my little leg machine, and then he was like, "You got to do it 3 times each."
Why
I said,
are you
"I'm doing
saying
it
this
2
so like
times
it's all a
each."
chore?
Then
You're
I
with
did
your
the
friend.
Like I was tricking
Right.
you
Then
at
I
the
did
gym.
the Stairmaster. Then he made me run with a little thing.
The sled. He pushed the sled.
Bob, can we do an experiment? We did this on our last podcast, but I just want to show the kind of person that Nick is. You two are on a date. You do not know each other.
Me and Nick?
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
You do not know each other.
Who am I?
You are you.
You're yourself, unfortunately.
Grimace. Please start engaging with him in conversation.
Hey, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you. These are cute pants, by the way. I like these pants. Where'd you get them from?
Thank you. I got them from Zara. Where are your pants from? I like them.
Oh, my friend got them for me as a gift.
And you don't know where they're from?
No, my friend, they were a gift. I didn't ask.
You didn't ask where he got them?
No, do you want to fight me or something?
Do you see?
Do you want to fist fight me over these pants?
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Anyway, I'm gonna go back to asking you questions.
Okay.
This sweater is an interesting choice.
I'm more than just my clothes, you know?
Well, then tell me more about you.
Well, you're the one asking the question.
But we're on a date together. You can ask me things too.
Okay.
Do you know anything about me yet?
What do you
besides-
like to do for fun?
Oh, well, it depends on the day, but I love going to
Okay, today's Tuesday.
I loved going to theater. I like plays. I like stand-up comedy.
What's your favorite play?
My favorite play is probably tied between Once on This Island and have you ever heard
Well,
of that?
that's a musical, but sure.
Well, musicals are plays. You fucking idiot.
Is that why they're
Waiter,
two separate
check.
categories
Check,
at the
please.
Tonys?
Check, please.
Do you see what I'm
The Tonys has it as 2 separate categories, so I would.
see what I'm saying?
I don't think the Tonys calls it like a play.
They say play, and then they say musical.
Nick,
So you're saying the Tonys are wrong?
Nick, a musical is a play.
Nick, how dare he try and engage with you and share with you what he likes doing?
In my defense, it's hard to improv with these
It's
two.
not hard.
How? Bob,
not-
this is the
watch
most
this.
softball questions. What do you like to
All
do?
he asked
Yeah,
about was my
literally.
clothes. I'm more than just my looks.
You act like I gave you the Barbara Walters once
Anyways, to finish my story, he never even did the sauna or steam room with me. He made me work out and then ordered me Chipotle and left.
Wait,
Because
when
I
are
have to
you
go to
free? I
work.
want to do the sauna steam room.
over. I mean, I usually work out the day before.
All right, I'll
Before the thing.
decide. I want to go.
But anyway, I didn't have time to do the sauna, but
Is that the maddest you've ever been at me?
I think that was the most upset.
No,
I've ever
I think Overcooked. You were pretty.
No, I was annoyed.
You almost struck me.
I was
You
annoyed.
lunged at me.
Took
Dude,
away your
Overcooked, I was
water.
annoyed, but at the gym, I was genuinely like Nick is so fucking impossible.
But I won you over.
He is.
You know
and
I
Nick saying
did.
he did the Stairmaster.
I
Did Nick? You took 3 at the most. You took 10 steps. You didn't do the Stairmaster.
did 5 minutes. It said I burned 70 calories.
You did not do 5 minutes.
You made me do 5
No,
minutes.
okay. You tried to do so.
I tried to do 4, and you said do 1 more minute.
No, you tried to do 1.
You tried to do 4 minutes.
Nick got on the Stairmaster, did 13 steps, got off, and I was like, Nick, you have to
13. Oh, so all of a sudden you can
Because for
hyperbolize?
Nick, once
Oh,
he
I didn't
feels
know that
any
you.
percentage of exhaustion. He's
I
like,
didn't.
So I was
I
like,
didn't
Nick, you have
know
to
that
do-
I wasn't allowed to hyperbolize, but you.
I was like, Nick, you have to do it for
you
at
and Ginger
least-
Minge
I was like, you
over
have to do-
here just
Also, not only-
hyperbole left,
not
right,
only
and center.
that, Nick was
I'm Team
gagged.
Ginger.
Nick was gagged that you have to do I was like, Nick, if you do this workout, you have to do at least 3 sets. You can't just do one set. And
Okay,
just,
so I did 2 sets then. I couldn't do 3. My body was tired. I had just done Pilates the day before.
Chris,
You-
can
you
you pull up
you
the
could,
video of us
Nick,
as
you did do
working
3
out when
sets.
He's doing the bench.
You absolutely did 3 sets. You said you couldn't, and then you did it. You did it. You say you can't because you come in
And
like,
now
right.
your arms are
I
so
only did
muscular, you
2.
don't even fit in this
You
shirt.
did 3, Nick. I counted them. Nick,
No,
you
I
did
did
3.
not do 3 of this. Yeah, and then the lights turned out and Violet Chachki's name appeared. Well, I mean,
Exactly. What is this?
I want you to watch this, Bob. I want you to listen to Nick. It's probably somewhere in the middle, but
It's
yeah,
a nice
probably
shirt, I
there.
gotta say.
Oh no, the other one, Chris. Yeah. Please listen to Nick when he finally
and
gets
this is
one
what he
up.
wanted me to do. Yeah, I'm seeing.
Just there's no weight.
The bar is heavy.
Hold on. Am I doing my arms maybe wrong? Is that why?
Is that why it's crazy?
Look at me laughing. Listen to Nick when he finally does it.
1.
You didn't even go down.
I lifted it.
You have to put it to your chest.
Bob, that's gonna give him.
Oh, he's jacked.
But you can't.
Now he looks like
you
Jacob-
can't see that and say I don't have
Look at
petite
you,
arms.
Nick. You are.
And now Nick's one step away from being in the next season of Heated Rivalry because he's so jacked.
Would
Wait,
you
Chris,
call my arms
Chris,
petite?
Chris, will you please Google the alien from Close Encounters
Well,
of the Third Kind and put those two pictures next to each
No,
other?
the aliens from Men in Black. That's what everyone kept saying I looked like.
With the arms.
Oh, is that funny?
Right next to each other. Is that not Nick? Wait, go back to Nick.
Is this amusing to you?
Oh, my stomach.
Nick, but that's the thing. If you don't,
I ended up working out with you, though.
Yeah.
So you got your way.
but I will tell you, Nick, the thing is, if, in my honest opinion, it's not just me, if you're in your late 30s,
Which I'm not.
which we all agree you are, and you
38.
can't bench press the bar and you are 6'9", you're going to, at some point in your life, get seriously injured doing a very mundane task. You are going to bend down to tie your shoes and get bent up like a fucking pretzel.
You could walk down the sidewalk and an air conditioner could fall out a window and hit you in the head. Who
Nick,
wants to live like
Nick,
that?
I said a mundane task.
Walking's mundane.
No, Nick, I'm not talking
Nick.
about you tie your shoe and an air conditioner falls. The task itself, the task will harm you. The task will harm you, Nick.
You will harm me.
And so I'm like, you have to just, if that's my only fitness goal for Nick was to touch your toes and do 10 push-ups from the standing position without bending your knees, dweeb.
Well, anyways, I worked out with you.
Well, let me just say this. All jokes aside, I am truly proud of Nick because he's taking it seriously.
Tell him.
He's going to Pilates and he's doing it and he's changing his diet. We've
Say
had
that.
long, terrible talks. Obviously, this is
Let
all
him
in
know.
jest and for fun in the podcast, but I'm really proud of Nick.
Say it.
I'm really proud of him. He's done all 3 minutes of Pilates.
Clock
and
it.
Well, that makes one of us. Because you gaslit me into getting a free Chipotle. And then,
It wasn't free. Trust and believe.
and then I had to leave him in my apartment alone.
Yeah, because I couldn't move.
my stomach hurts from what?
You left me on the couch in the fetal position because I physically couldn't move. Because I had just worked out the day before. You wanted me to work out 2 days in a row?
Yeah, people.
You have me
I
going
worked
from
out-
0 to 100.
I worked out today and yesterday and the day before.
But you do that
and I'll
normally.
work tomorrow.
For
But a
someone
lot of
who's
people-
never worked out a day in their life, you can't just go from 0 to 100.
But Nick, I did
That's
not
not
have
100,
you. Nick,
Nick.
I didn't have you doing a crazy workout. We were not doing anything
to you.
Nick, it wasn't crazy. You did everything we were going
I
to do.
think you're crazy.
You did all the
Shut
things
up,
that we had
lover.
to do. You did the overhead press.
Yeah.
Successfully, which you swore you could. Nick was like, I literally cannot do this. I don't know why he keeps saying he did 2. He did 3 full sets of it, and then he did the hamstring
Which
extensions,
I still think I did those wrong.
the overhead press.
No, the legs. I don't think we were doing
What were you
that
doing?
right.
Leg curls? Leg
It was
extensions?
a hamstring extension. So when you put your leg over thing and you just,
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think we were doing it right.
and then Nick pushed the sled.
That's good, Nick.
Well, that was nothing.
But Nick, I'm glad that you're working. I know we joke and it's fun, but I'm glad you're working out.
That makes one of us.
God, you're
how's-
so contentious.
How's the eating journey?
Me?
you?
How's the eating journey going?
Good. I'm doing my factor meals, and they are healthy. I'm
why are
still
you
trying to
screaming?
adjust the fact
You
that
are
it's not a lot of.
screaming.
I'm still trying to adjust the fact
I'm
that it's
doing
not a lot of
factor.
food, but
Well, you need
they
to
are
start-
healthy, and I'm doing them factor. Send us more meals.
And you need to start having some breakfast.
Does Factor sponsor you guys?
Yeah.
We've done ads for them, and this is not me even doing an ad anymore. I genuinely am eating their food.
Nice. I mean, I've done ads for them and I've ordered their food. It is actually
Yeah, I pay for it on my dime. It's healthy. I'm working out. I got a facial.
Well, that's not.
It's New Year, New Nick.
So where are those giant muscles that you were afraid of?
That's why I have to wear baggy clothes to hide them.
because you're so beefed up and caked up now.
Let me see your hands, Nick. How many
How many what?
calluses?
Oh no, you need to wear gloves. I don't have the calluses.
I'm not doing anything that my
I have to wear
hands
the-
get roughed
Feel how
up.
soft my hands are. I have to wear gloves. People who don't wear gloves to the gym. This is Matt.
What were you doing?
I mean, they're soft, but they're not like mine are soft.
What do you think you have over here?
Mine are very unworked
No,
soft
first of all,
hands.
I will say this: they're unusually wet. We'll start with that. Unusually wet.
Yeah, your hands are soft.
There was hesitation.
What about mine?
They're not particularly soft. No, that'll scrub the skin right off a wiener.
No, get away from me.
Mine are delicate.
Okay, we need to have a
dainty.
tiebreaker. You'll tell us whose hands are softer.
Well, this is creepy.
Chris, come over here.
You don't
Whose
have to
hand
do
are
this.
No,
they?
you're
I'll
afraid you're
watch
gonna
it, Chris.
lose.
No, I will win. Mine are unworked hands. Nothing has touched these.
Let me pick the right hand.
Okay. Bob's are softer.
Gathered.
Bob's also more graceful than
Chris,
Gathered.
if you do anything, it will always be pick the other person beside Nick's side. You
I've been
choose
taking your
Matteo.
side recently. You
No,
can't even
he
say,
hasn't
you
been.
can't even say that.
You
I've been
always
taking
choose
your
Matteo.
side
Now you're
recently,
choosing our
and now
guest.
I'm done doing that.
You know what? I take it back. You're not allowed to eat and drink in here anymore, or breathe.
All right, we'll turn on the cameras and do the
And
lights yourself.
I'm gonna pull a Steve Harvey. Don't even look at me.
Like, you're fighting with
Chris, I
everyone
would
in the
love
room.
to watch
You're
Nick
the
try to
problem,
figure
Nick.
out the cameras.
Yeah.
The
I
one
would love
time,
to watch Nick try and figure out the camera.
the one time Chris couldn't film our episode because family emergency, Matteo and I call each other and we literally go, well, what the hell are we gonna do now? He goes, do you know how to turn on the cameras? I go, no. I said, do you? And he goes, no.
So off to Zoom.
I
we
said,
went.
I guess we're filming Zoom, baby.
Well, I mean, when Nick comes to my studio in LA,
Beautiful studio, by the way.
thank you. Nick does not. When I tell you Nick sits there like a fucking pretty little princess doing jack shit all,
I will
while me and
walk
Taylor,
out of here right now
While
if
me
you
and
lie.
Taylor are like literally building a fucking SpaceX rocket so this guy can have YouTube videos. It's crazy.
To quote Drag Race royalty Ginger Minge, oh, you're doing a bit.
What is your
Because
obsession?
this has to be a bit.
Nick, what were you doing? Nick Googled one time, one thing.
I am constantly there doing stuff with you and for you.
For your videos?
For you!
What are you doing? At my studio?
You are doing a bit right
What are
now.
you doing at the studio?
Also, Bob never has people do stuff for him. We always do stuff together.
Right.
Even for your first drag con, remember that? We got that apartment. I got the nosebleed. We got that apartment and folded 1,000 of your shirts
Oh, the
together.
one in LA?
Yeah.
Yes, I do remember that.
I am
that was
there
crazy.
hanging out. I am there supporting. I am there
This
But
sounds,
what's your definition of support?
I'm there offering camaraderie. I am
these are
you
there
all-
keep saying the same
helping,
thing over and over again.
ordering food. I am there working together as a collective. I am there
Okay, Nick.
cheering you on.
Nick, this is
Nick
just
keeps saying the same thing over and over again. Then
Nick,
he added ordering food.
what does being supportive mean?
Yeah, you have nothing. Let me tell you what I did. So what I do is I come up with the ideas for Nick's videos. I actually film. I actually grab the camera and film for him. I tell him which microphones to use.
You lost my microphone.
I show him how to use the microphone.
Lost it.
I remind him to use them.
Lost it.
I also come up with I give him my cameras. I plug them in for him. I set it up in OBS. I download the software. The footage. I upload the footage to Google Drive. I create a folder. I send him the folder, and you're in the background doing this, and you think we're on the same fucking level, bitch? We're not doing the same thing, toots.
How dare you?
He goes, I'm cheering for you. I'm supporting for you. I'm saying rah, rah, rah for you. I'm giving morale for you. I'm uplifting you. I'm standing for you. I'm feeling good about you. I'm feeling great about you.
I am this group's biggest cheerleader, biggest uplifter, biggest supporter.
You are a big cheerleader. I will give you that. You are a big cheerleader.
I am constantly uplifting you people.
You people.
You.
Don't do that.
I guess this one's for the racist. Isn't it?
Don't do
I think this one's for the racist, isn't it, Nick?
Don't do that. I am uplifting you. I am the positive light in this group.
Nick, you are anything.
I think we all know who the positive light in the group is.
Me.
Who?
Jacob. I think Jacob is like a positive light in the group.
Yeah, Jacob is also Jacob is a wonderful. That was a positive to it.
And what am I?
Adding Jacob to the group was one of the best things you've ever done, Bob.
You're like a.
You had a lot to make up for this.
If I'm not the positive light in the group, then what the hell am I?
Nick, have you heard us on the phone? When you, me, Bob, Monet, Jacob, and Taylor were all on the phone the other day. Remember that during the blizzard?
I am constantly trying to support you all.
Was so horrible to all of us.
Nick, what Golden Girl do you think you are?
Sophia.
The gay chef that got fired?
Of the four, which Golden Girl are you?
I'm Dorothy.
And is she the positive light in that group?
Nick, you are Sophia.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you're Sophia.
No, you
Stop
are
saying you're
Sophia.
No, you're both Sophia. You are truly both Sophia.
I am Dorothy.
You're both Sophia.
But in our
You're more
group,
Sophia and you're a little bit more Dorothy, but you're both very
in
much
our
Sophia.
group, I am the cheeriest, most uplifting, positive,
this for?
supporting person.
Who's this for?
To quote your favorite queen of all time, this must be a bit.
It's like when you see Trump supporters trying to like twist themselves
Don't
to like
justify.
make it. You know
Don't
what I mean?
lump
It's
me
like
with them.
I want
I
to
mean,
be
you
like.
did just say you people.
Don't lump me with them.
You did just say you people.
Chris, that laughs a little too hard, I think. I think that laugh is a little too hard.
But you know what I mean?
When
Bob?
did this turn
When
into
they're like,
3-on-1 attack session?
when they're
I'm just
twisting
trying to be the
Well,
shining
Nick,
example
you've attacked
of positivity.
every single person in the room.
I've not attacked any of you. I wouldn't even know how.
You individually attacked every person in the room at one point or another. All Chris did was say that my hands were more soft than yours, which is a fact.
That was a lie.
Which is a fact, by the way.
He was just trying to be nice to our guests.
Do you
You
think
should,
Bob?
you should feel so lucky.
I will
Bob,
never
do
give
you
you a
think
hand
he's-
massage again.
Do you think he's graceful?
Graceful.
Oh yeah, this is a good question. Do you think that I'm graceful?
You're not clumsy. I don't think you're clumsy
Thank
by
you.
any. I
But
would not.
graceful.
Alfredo is graceful.
Yeah,
Alfredo is a very graceful person. Like
he was
when
a ballet dancer.
When he walks, when he moves, the way he navigates space, he's very graceful. You're not clumsy. I would say you have an average amount of agility.
But you would say I'm graceful.
No, Nick, I'm not saying it.
I am arguably the most graceful in the group.
I just told you Alfredo's more graceful than you.
Yes,
By far.
and I even with Alfredo, I am still the most great. Anytime I do activities on these YouTube
You're
videos,
more graceful than
people
Alfredo.
constantly say Nick can't do it, but at least he's graceful.
Let me just do a quick word search on one of your things just to see if anyone's calling you graceful. Who is saying this?
People.
Yeah, do the words or go up to the YouTube video. It says the definition of graceful is having.
Which one do you want, Nick?
Yeah, go up to the workout video and then just what do you control F whatever when you look for the word graceful, because I want to see all the Nick's like they're all just saying it.
Dude.
Well, we're gonna find out right now.
Might not be on here, might be on Instagram or
No,
TikTok.
don't move the
How many views
goalpost.
does this have, Chris?
The answer is quite a few. All right, we're just gonna go through.
Ooh, not found.
So where are they calling you graceful?
Check Instagram or TikTok. Google Nick Smith graceful.
No, wait a minute. No, you said at least the comments are always at least he's graceful, not a single graceful. So where does the grace come in, Nick?
Let's go to one of your vlogs. Let's see.
Yeah. Let's see.
So are you? Where is the grace?
I'm scrolling down just so I can get more comments. Maybe you have a bigger shot. This is me being on your side, by the way.
Now let's see if we got let's see if we can get a graceful here.
No.
Nick, no one's calling you graceful.
Yeah, let's go to another video.
I am.
Nick, no one is calling you graceful.
Maybe in this one of you and Bob.
I will tell you,
Wait, what's a?
you know what you are, Nick. I will tell you what's something you are, which I think is actually quite true. You are quite elegant. I genuinely think you are very elegant.
Elegant is very different than graceful.
They're synonymous.
I think you
right,
are.
Nick.
Okay. Yes, this is
See,
one.
this is me being on your side, and if it's not here, you're wrong.
This
Oh,
is
I gotta call Sean. I haven't.
This is one. They constantly. You even saw. They were like, "Wow, Nick is surprisingly graceful in this."
Wow.
Read it.
There's
Oh, the man teaching Sean is literally nope, not you. Oh, this person actually did say Nick is really graceful.
Yeah, say that.
there is one.
Who said it?
This is the most graceful and coordinated Nick has ever been. No, that one's different. That one's different.
No, that's the most you've ever been. It's not saying you are graceful.
They used the word.
They did
Say-
use the word.
Oh, how many?
Sean
of these
is
are there,
so
Chris?
graceful. Give him all the dollars.
Cut to the next one.
I strive to be as graceful as Nick one day. I don't know.
Eat it. Eat it.
I'll give you one, but you were like, whenever they're always telling me how
Not
graceful I
one
am.
person has ever called you too graceful.
Bob on hundreds of videos, thousands, millions of views actually. Two people, and only one truly called him graceful. So one.
But you are elegant.
Similar to his push-up.
But no
One.
one has ever called you too graceful. So
I
Check that.
Actually, I do think Bob's probably been called
I am
graceful.
an incredibly graceful person. Nick, you just watched me
doing what activity?
You just watched me dance across a fucking Broadway stage for 2.5 hours in
heels.
6-inch pumps, running up and down stairs, doing the worm, getting up, moving around,
Yes, you're
spinning,
incredibly talented.
and graceful in those shoes.
You're incredibly talented.
But the grace with which I do it, and I will say again, Nick, you are an incredibly elegant person.
All right, Bob.
Nick, you're welcome, by the way.
Out of the
Thank
crew,
you, Christopher.
out of the crew, who you're dating someone new? Who do you introduce to them first?
Jacob,
And who do you warn them about first?
you,
No.
or Alfredo.
Yeah, certainly
Yeah.
not me.
Yeah.
Who's the nicest?
The nicest is Taylor.
Yes,
Taylor.
100%.
Yeah, Taylor's the nicest.
Okay.
For sure.
Who
I'm so
do
sorry.
you introduce someone to first?
Probably Taylor or Monet
And who do you
or Mitch.
who do you warn them about first?
You.
Yeah, definitely warn about you for sure.
This is crazy.
I
I
mean,
would warn
if
them
I
about
think-
Patty or Alfredo before me.
If I think they're gonna meet Alfredo, then I warn them about Alfredo. But if not, because Alfredo's living his life, it's you for sure.
I would introduce them to you first only because you're like the mother of the house.
And I'm really friendly and inviting. I invited your fucking bitch ass.
This has taken a turn. Okay, I'm going to try something new with you.
Okay.
A lightning round of questions.
Okay.
And you got to answer as quickly as possible.
Okay.
All right?
I'm ready.
Number 1, favorite drag queen.
Monet Exchange.
Number 2, least favorite drag queen.
Sharon Needles.
Favorite traitor.
Candace.
Least favorite traitor.
Lisa Rinna.
If you were invited on an all-winner season of Drag Race, would you do it?
No.
If RuPaul seceded and wanted you to host the show, would you do it?
Yes.
Would you want to change the name to Bob the Drag Queen's Drag Race?
No.
Do you have any questions?
No.
Who's your favorite friend in the group?
Oof. Monet.
Who's your least favorite friend in the group?
I don't have a least favorite friend in the group. I really like you all. I mean, we're all friends.
If
Genuinely.
if you could do any Broadway show that's happening right now besides Moulin Rouge,
Oh,
which
Mary.
would you do? Which role?
Mayor Tyler Lincoln. Or I would play Abraham Lincoln too.
No, you have to choose one. That's the game.
Abraham Lincoln.
Interesting.
I think that'd be really funny, Abraham Lincoln.
If you
I
could
want to
have,
play it opposite Alaska, actually,
okay.
Oh, she'd be good.
as Mary.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Flight.
If you
No, mind control, easily.
You already have that power.
Right.
Yeah, that's what I want.
If you could eat one food the rest of your
Chicken
life
wings.
from
Zing wings from Clayton County.
flavor,
Lemon pepper.
Oh, I like lemon pepper.
bone in or bone out?
Bone in like an animal.
Drum or flat?
Flats or drums?
Flats all the way.
Yeah, I would get. That sounds great.
ranch to dip them in.
You can't live in LA, you can't live in Atlanta, and you can't live in New York. Where are you living?
Where the fuck can I live? Just across Austin, Texas.
You don't want to live in Chicago? Right.
Damn.
There goes. That's right. That's right.
Nick, you never asked me these questions before.
Least favorite country?
Italy. I'm sorry, they're not nice to me there.
Favorite country?
Brazil.
I want to go to Brazil.
I love Brazil.
Favorite porn star?
Ooh. Starry Twonk. Do you know who this one is?
Yes.
I don't.
Favorite
You'll love him.
Okay.
favorite internet personality? YouTube, podcast.
T.S. Madison.
Least favorite?
Who's the older Paul brother?
Oh, the one that made all the racist
Logan Paul.
comments.
Logan Paul.
Yeah, yeah.
The one who found the dead body hanging in the woods.
Didn't he just say things about the Super Bowl?
Did he?
As well?
Probably.
Some bullshit.
I'm so behind everything on the Super
One
Bowl.
of them did and was like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. The Paul brothers are my least.
If they were staying in this room, I couldn't point them out to you.
I would know exactly who each one of them was. Oh, that's Jake and I would know those are the Pauls. Jake and Logan. And Jake's the younger one.
Yeah.
The one who got beat up in that fight.
Yeah.
You know the guy who beat him up in the fight, the guy who beat him got into a crazy car accident like a week after.
Oh my God. Do you think it's a conspiracy?
I mean, I certainly hope not, but he got into like a crazy, he'll probably never box again.
No. Oh, that's so sad.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Yeah.
If you could physically strike one person in our friend group, who would it be? And why?
Patrick.
And why?
Probably because something he said in a meeting.
Any other questions?
Unlike Nick, Patty would fight back. Patty's strong.
And Patty could defend himself.
Patty's strong.
I wouldn't feel bad about it, yeah.
Any other questions?
No, I was enjoying that. I didn't think you could think so quickly on your feet.
Yeah, she came for you just now. You have every right to feel the way you feel right now. Because she just let you have
Easy.
it. No, that was
Who's
uncalled
meaner,
for. Mateo.
who's meaner to each other? Me to Nick or Nick to me?
Nick's meaner to you.
This is crazy.
Nick, you are meaner to him.
Nick, one time we were playing Smash Brothers and we were fake fighting, but we hadn't quite figured out our chemistry yet. And I felt bad, and you said goodbye to everyone except me. And then you left, and about 30 seconds later, you texted everyone individually good night except for me.
No. I put you all in a group text and said specifically thank you to Bob and Jacob for hosting us, and then did not acknowledge you.
And then Mateo very vulnerably shared that he was actually crying.
I wasn't crying. But I cry a lot.
Mateo, you did cry, Mateo.
I do cry a lot.
I don't hate to say you did cry. You said, I'm going to cry. No, what happened was as he was leaving and he was hugging us, you said, Nick, you're going to make me cry.
And by the way, he never followed up with it.
No, and then Nick goes, like I said. And so you are meaner to Mateo.
We were playing Fortnite the other night for Protect the Princess. So Nick was the princess. And I literally said, where are we supposed to go? Well, I don't know, fucker. What, are you supposed to pick for me? You're beneath my station. All of you have your fucking thumbs up your ass. Jesus Christ, what a bunch of worthless idiots.
Have we talked about the time that Jacob chopped down your sky bridge?
No, before that, did we talk about the time we first played Fortnite? You and I got a helicopter and had a giant health gun. And we thought it was like a bazooka.
Oh, we were at the
We're
clear.
like, we're taking you guys down. And then we just gave them help.
and just literally shot them with health for about.
Remember the building we built on top of the agency?
Of course.
That was so fun. And then we made
So
it to
long
the
ago.
island. Remember the lobby island? We broke through the game and
Did
made
we?
it there. Yeah.
Right.
Well, so the sky bridge, we were all playing, and we were building these sky bridges, and then Jacob had built this huge sky bridge, and Jacob was up in the sky, and then Matteo didn't realize it was his sky bridge, so Matteo started hacking at his bridge, and then, in Fortnite, the bridge falls apart piece by piece by piece, and then Jacob falls, hits the ground, breaks his legs, and then we heal him, and then Jacob's like, "What? Who did that?" And then it was Matteo. Mateo's like, "I didn't know it was yours." And he goes, "I'm sorry." So we keep playing, and then Matteo builds himself a sky bridge, and Mateo's up there by himself, and we're all at the bottom. And then Jacob looks at it, he goes, "I'm gonna chop down Mateo's sky bridge." So then Jacob just starts chopping. But the funny thing is, you can't tell the bridge is gonna be gone until because it's like dominoes.
But I died and you guys didn't bring me back.
No, did we bring you back? I can't remember.
Probably
But
not.
Matteo hit the ground, and then we all started laughing.
It was the most vindictive Jacob has ever been.
Yo,
Jacob's not usually like that.
I'm telling you, we are cackling. When I tell you we are cackling.
Bob's doing that laugh where he just goes, ah!
And then Mateo's just crawling.
Damn it, can someone bring me back?
I think we got killed right after. I think maybe
I'm
the
sure.
team. But Matteo was very upset. And I just remember, my God, when I tell you we were cackling, oh my God, that sent me to the moon. That was one of Jacob's best bits. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry that it was at your expense.
Oh, it's fine. Wait, we should probably. What time is it? 2:40?
We got to wrap up.
Okay, because I gotta leave by 2:30. Okay, we should wrap up.
You gotta leave by 2:30.
No, 3:30. I'm sorry.
Thank you so
sorry.
much for doing this, Bob.
No, it was my pleasure.
There are a couple weeks left of Moulin Rouge with you.
You can go to seethedragqueen.com to get your tickets. And yeah, I'm there doing 8 shows a week. Come see me and the amazing cast of Moulin Rouge the musical.
One final question before you leave.
Yep.
Now that you've done the podcast, who is the better host?
I think you actually both did a really good job. I'm not even kidding. And
You have to choose one.
I really think you both were amazing.
You have to choose one.
Do you see how you're losing your own argument
Well,
as you put pressure on
can I
Bob?
answer it this way? I think
If it ends with choosing one of
well,
us.
listen to me. You asked more questions, but Matteo did a better job relating and bringing up stories from the past and being less combative.
Combative?
But you did ask more questions.
Again, who is the better host?
Let's use a rubric. Okay? So can you write these things down?
This isn't a long one. It's one answer.
I'm answering,
Say a name.
I'm answering how I want to answer. This is my answer, isn't
Say
it?
their name.
This is a
Say
rubric we're
their
using.
name.
We're going to use
We don't have the
Keep
time
in mind
for
he did
this.
say you people.
we're going to use hospitality. In hospitality, I'm going to give Matteo a 4 out of 5, and I'm going to give you a 3.
This is crazy.
In questioning, I'm going to give you a 5 out of 5. I'm going to give Matteo a 4. He did ask me questions.
This is crazy.
In terms of vibes and fun, you both are going to get a 5. Each of you are going to get a 5 for that one. And then in terms of
Gracefulness.
preparedness and who's ready, I'm going to give Matteo a 5, and I'm going to give you a
I can't keep track.
4.
On preparedness and readiness.
Yeah, because Matteo sat down with a plan, and then you started shooting his plan down. Before we started,
We
you were
literally
like,
have it filmed. I said, here's a
before we
couple
started,
things.
you were like, I want to talk about how we met. And you're like, well, we've already talked about this. No one wants to hear about that. We've already talked about this.
is
Matteo
true.
came in with a plan.
And I just want to get in depth about our
And
groups
also
of friends. I think
preparedness
people are,
and readiness. I
people
brought
are-
up Moulin Rouge. I brought up the Traitors. I brought up Drag Race. I brought it back to
Yeah,
Ginger,
you knew
your
about
arch
this.
nemesis.
You
By
didn't
the way,
do
Bob,
research. You knew this stuff.
someone said to me, we were talking about Traitors. I'm like, God, Bob must have been so strategic in Traitors. I go, Bob was a bull in a china shop. I
My
said,
dragon name was Belinda China
I said,
Shop.
we begged him not to go. He go, what do you mean? But it was very entertaining.
Belinda China Shop. Very Belinda China Shop.
It was amazing.
So you guys at home, you can do the math and you tell me who you think was the best host. Y'all do the math. Let us know. And please, everyone, please comment Nick is Graceful.
Well, this did not end how I wanted it to end. So thank you, I guess, for joining us today. It was a time that was had.
Say something nice.
You all should go see
What
Bob
did you say
and
to Neil
Moulin
deGrasse
Rouge.
Tyson when he left?
What's your beef with Pluto?
Yeah, how were you nice to Neil deGrasse? Treat me like Neil deGrasse Tyson.
No, do you want to hear the first thing Neil deGrasse Tyson said to me?
What?
I picked him up from the elevator. I was wearing that like baby blue peasant sort of farmer blouse. He turns. Before he even says hello, he goes, "Oh, you don't see a lot of blouses like that nowadays."
He ate.
And he ate with that. Well, thank you for watching and listening to another episode of our podcast. Please like, comment, subscribe. Please join our Patreon for bonus episodes and behind-the-scenes content. Please buy our merch. Please go see Bob and Moulin Rouge. Please come see any of our shows on tour or here in New York or in LA. And until next time.